Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone from all over the world. I'm going live here again, and today it's my pleasure to welcome a very special guest from all the way Orient, USA to my page today. She's Lily Cha. I'm so happy, and the reason why I often do this go live and this interview just to show you who we are, and we are real people, and the success is real, and you can ask us any question you might have concerning our digital business. So let's come to our Lily Cha, our very special guest speaker today. So can you please give it a little bit introduction about yourself? Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Lily Cha. I am a mother. Um, I'm a mother, wife, and I have 5 children. I'm originally from the country of Laos, but now I currently living in Portland, Oregon, USA. And I have a full-time job in finance in the healthcare industrial. I work in the industrial for the past 27 years plus. It's been a long
Wow.
time. I know it just don't count, right? Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
quite long. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm so excited and really admire you when I have some chit chat with you before I'll go live today and know that you have 5 children. I say, wow, such a great mom. Right, yeah. So thank you so much, Lily Cha, for your spending time with me today and accepting my invitation to be on my page and share about your journey. So I know that you are working in finance and in healthcare industry for such a long time, and I believe that you'll be at a good position in your company and good salary, I believe. But still, you're looking for others opportunity, and you joined this business about 2 years ago, right? So can
That's
you
right.
share a little bit why you have a stable job like this, and you have 5 children already busy, but you still search for this job, this business, and then you join?
Yeah. My main reason is I'm looking for flexibility. Okay, because I have a good job, I have a good pay, um, but I'm lack of no time with my family. Okay, so 2 years ago, when I found this business, it has to do with the healthcare situation that it's happened all over the world, and a lot of people got laid off, a lot of people lost their job, and so I want to find something that I can do from home. Okay, at the time I wasn't looking for a business, I was just looking for something that I can work from home, because internet, everything is all done from home, right? But one other thing is, because with the current job that I have to travel a long distance, and I have to
Mm,
work long hours. So I would go very early before my family even wake up, come home so late. Okay. And I worked that for so many years, like I tell you, over 27 years, that's a long time, right? So
mhm.
I want to change. I want to change. I want something. I know that something out there is waiting for me, but I just don't know when it's going to come, or when the time it's going to, like the door, when the door is going to be open for me, right? And so
Mm,
I decide to browse through my news feed, and I came across this business. And when I came across this business, I was like, a business. I wasn't looking for a business, but the ad that I found mentioned about three beautiful daughters who are
mm,
still very young, and the mother, who now is my coach. Uh,
mhm,
and so she had three beautiful daughters, and she was telling her story about how she found this business that allowed her to keep her job. At the same time, she can work on the side with this business to help generate income to come and support her family, right? And so I say, that's it. That's what I want. I want flexibility. I want the something that I can work with my own term, right? And set my own schedule. And so I reached out to her, and then I watched the webinar. the first thing is I watch the webinar, because that's that's the protocol of this business, right? First thing, all you do is watch the webinar. So I watched the webinar. I took action right away because I see the potential of what this business can do for me, and
Mm-hmm.
because of the flexibility. Also, at the same time, I can also earn to support my older kids, because my youngest one, she was 8 at the time, but I also
Mm-hmm.
have, because of 5 kids, I have older kids that are in college and they need my supports too. So that's what I'm looking for, something to supplement my income to help support the family. And so
Oh,
I took action right away. I become a member of this business, and I just love it. I just love it. And ever since that, my life changed.
yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah, and I can see that you have changed a lot since you joined this species. Yeah, so the
Totally.
story is exactly like me because I also have children. I also have 9 5 job, and still I want to look for more budget to have the family, want to have plan B, and yeah, really, it's so amazing that I can find all this thing in this community with this
Yes.
business model, right? So back to you. You have 5 children and I have only two. I already feel I'm so busy with two, but you have 5. So how can you handle your full-time job? Of course, it's very busy because you say that you have to work long hour and work from distance, right? And 5 children, and then you manage to run this online business at the same time. So yeah, how can you manage all these things at the same time? I so admire you.
I know, when I tell people, they're like, how can you do it? Right. But I did it. I did it because with this business, they have flexibility that I don't have to work another 8 hours. I don't have to work outside of 8 hours. I don't have to travel anywhere. I just be where I am, and I just do like a couple hours here and there. That's all. I don't have to work another 8 hours. I don't have to travel outside of my home so that I cannot be home with my kid. I can do this from home, manage and plug in into my regular schedule. Okay. I can plug that into my regular schedule. So that's why it works so well for me and for so many people that are doing this business, because of the flexibility that allowed us to work in our own term, allowed us to fit our schedule into our regular job schedule along with our family schedule. Okay. I know, as a wife, a mom, who worked full time doing a business, and you wear so many hats, but it's how you manage your time too. Okay. It's how you manage your time, and how, with this business, we have an automated systems that work in the background. Okay. While that allowed us to do more things or spend more time with our family, to do things that you love, you can travel anywhere you want, you can be anywhere. And because this is a digital business, that you can take it with you anywhere. Okay. And so it's very flexible. You can take it with you, and you don't have to work another 8 hours. So for people who have multiple jobs, that you have to, work day shift, night shift, or evening shift, that takes away you from your family, and you have to sacrifice more time. So why not do a business that allow you to manage your own schedule, allow you to spend more time with your family, and still able to um, earn an income to support your family.
Yeah, 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 totally agree with you. One of the things I really love about this business model is the flexibility. Because we are all moms and we are all working full-time jobs, so we need something that flexible for ourselves, right? So with this
Exactly.
business model, just 1 or 2 hours per day is enough for us to run the business. And we can work from anywhere and we can earn from anywhere, right? It's so amazing.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
totally,
Yeah.
totally. And
Yeah.
like a lot of people were saying that, and even myself, I was like, well, how come I didn't find this business when my kids are still younger? Okay.
That's true. Yeah, true. Yeah.
But still, it's at that time, this business hasn't exist. So, even though I probably look for the wrong one too, right? So,
Yeah, yeah,
it's just matter of time, and maybe it was meant for my time. Okay, it was meant for
Yeah,
my
yeah.
family.
So we
But
often say the matter, yeah, right people and right time, right?
yes,
We have right people, but we
it's
need the
never
time,
too
right?
late. Yeah, it's never
Yeah,
too
yeah.
late.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
never
do
too
it.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why so many people in our community, we often say that we wish we started this business earlier,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because
Absolutely.
we can get freedom, financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom as soon as possible, right?
I
Because
tell you, in my early day, I miss my child milestones.
yeah.
My older kids, from my older kids, I
Mm-hmm,
wasn't there for them because I
mm-hmm,
have to sacrifice my time to work so that I can provide an income to support my family. And so that
mm-hmm.
I give away my time to work for someone else,
Yeah.
and then not having the time to be there for my family.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
but now that I'm so proud of myself that I found the right business. I found a business that works for me, and so I don't have to sacrifice that anymore.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So if you guys having some job and you have some job to do every day and get a salary, be grateful because it's so great that you have someone to hire you and pay you. But then you are building other people's dreams, not your dreams, right? So with
Yes,
this basis, we are building our own dreams because we
that's
know
right.
that everyone wants to be free, right? Yeah, so it's
That's
amazing.
right.
So the sooner you started this business, the better you will be. I believe that, right?
That's right. If
So
you want to retire early, so for instance,
yeah,
like for myself, right?
yeah,
Including myself, I want to retire early. I don't want to work until I'm very at the very old age. Okay.
hmm
I want to
that's
enjoy
true.
life because in
Yeah,
the early day, I didn't get to travel. I
hmm
never take my kids to Disney World, Disneyland. They
oh,
never
I
been
see.
there, and
Hmm
as a mom, I feel so guilty of that too. So
Yeah,
now that I want to, um, take this opportunity to do that,
yeah,
with this
sure.
business. It will let me do that for my family, take my time back and give them my time so that I can be there for them. I can take them anywhere they want to go. We can travel together, as a family, and
Yeah,
you know enjoy life. You don't just have to
sure.
work until you die, right?
Yeah, we were not born to just pay the bills, right? We need
No,
to enjoy
right?
our life. And
Exactly.
if you're so busy in your daily life, in your daily job, and you don't feel happy, that means it's a time for you to change. And the sooner you change, the better you are. Or otherwise,
That's
you'll work until you retire, right? And retire with a very limited how to say the welfare, right? Yeah, so we need to start something new, something challenge yourself. But the more challenge you get, the better result we will have at the end of the road, right? So yeah, if you want to retire early like us and you want to spend more time with your family, with your kids, and you want to be there with the kids, yeah, it's time to change, right?
Yes.
So Lily Cha, you were never done anything online before, right? Before joining this
No,
business?
I never done it before. No.
Yeah, so I think that you will have some ups and downs in this business, right? So can you share a little bit about your up and downs and how you overcome all these difficulties during your running this business?
Yeah. So, like I said, I never done a business before, and this is totally new to me. But the good thing about this business is that the training were provided to me. Okay. And then you get one-on-one, you get a mentor and a coach assigned to you to help you, guide you through the journey. Okay. And then the whole community. I love the community because the community is such a big heart with big support for you. Anything that you need help with, you ask, they will, someone will step down and help you, you know? And so you always have someone there to guide you, to help you through your journey. You're doing the business for yourself, but you're not doing it alone. Okay. And because with all the tools and systems are provided for you and getting you set up and just start your business, a person like me who came from with no background experience, with I work with numbers, I work on computers, but
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't mean that I know everything. Okay. Because working with computer, you do a lot of things with computers, not just enter a number. And that's what my job is, to enter number. That's what I do. And that's all I know,
Mhm.
right? I didn't know until I joined this business that, there's so much that you can do, you know, and I grow so much. And from, personal development, my mindset and my business, I grow so much from doing this business. And I learned so much that this business taught me. And every day I still learning, everybody's still learning. But it really improved a lot for me, for myself. And I'm sure for a lot of thousands and thousands of people out there too, that this business has changed so many people's life, because everything is provided, and you don't have to have experience. You don't have to know so much. Okay. And if you know, that's good too. It will help you go a little, will speed you up more, right? But if you don't, that's okay. They are there to help you, and the training is there, so it's easy to just start from there, and then you know make you progress more. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. So because it is a business, the income will come. It depends on your time you're getting. You are sticking to this business and how many hours you spend on this business and a lot of things. But the thing that you can get right away, that means the knowledge, right? Is very important.
Yes,
So when you get the knowledge inside your mind, that means it's always there. No one can take it away, right? So
that's
it's
right.
amazing that yeah, we can learn every day. Even like us, we have been in this business for 2 years and over 2 years, we are still learning every day. And
That's
I
right.
feel so grateful that we can have the training side, we can have the mentor coach in the community that we can learn from them every day, right? And thanks to the business, we can open our network. Like me, if I don't do this business, how can I have such a good network like I have now? Like I can communicate with you from the other side of the world like this, right? And we have friends and business partners from all over the world. Oh, that's
That's right.
amazing for me and for many thousand people in the community, right? So
Yes.
can you describe a little bit about you before joining this business, how your day, and now after you join this business?
Yeah. So before I'm really busy too. I didn't have any time.
Yeah,
Every little time
always.
I try to put into my schedule. And like I said to you, that I work long hour, work long distance. So my whole day is gone. Okay. My whole day is gone.
Yeah.
And not just that, but all I do is enter numbers. And so I didn't gain any other skills. Okay. I didn't gain any other skills. I didn't have any improvement of, you know, my job that will help me grow. Okay. But after joining this business, like I'm a very shy person. Before I cannot even come live like this. I cannot talk in front of people. I get so scared that everything will
The
just
same
shut
to
down.
me.
Everything was just shut down, and I that'll be it, right? But when I joined this business, I come out of my comfort zone, and I totally transformed too. I totally transformed from a very shy person, from a person who doesn't have much of knowledge about business, to become a successful business owner, and running my own business online, with the amazing community, and a community of supportive that helped me grow my business, helped me achieve my goals, and not just that, but like we have masterminds weekly, that we have different people to come and share their knowledge with us, and help us, give us tips and all that, how to grow our business, how to network with other people such as you, and so many different people from all over the world. And so with this business, and because everything's all done online, it makes my life a lot easier because I don't have to travel outside to do my business. I don't have to meet anybody. I don't have to sell anything. Okay. I don't have to sell anything. And, the business, we have automated systems that, does most of the heavy lifting for us already. All we do is, just manage whatever we need to do. And, a lot of people, they said, um, work while you're asleep, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
business is working while you're asleep. And this
yeah.
is so true because with our automated systems that it's running in the background 24/7, that doesn't mean that we have to work 24/7. No, it's our automated system that does that for us so that we can have more time to do other things, to enjoy life, to do more things for your kids. Like for instance, like for like myself, I can have more time with my daughter. I can sign her up for like after school activities. Before, I can't do that because
Mm-hmm.
I work long distance, long hours. By the time I come, it's already over, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I
I
see.
can even, have her join any activities after school because I cannot be there for her. I can't pick her up. I can't drop her off. And so, but now that I have more time to be with her, to do more things with my family, to be more active, with my
Mm-hmm.
kid, and I can also generate income to as a plan B to supplement my income and support my older kids. And
Wow, that's
one
great.
of the good thing is that because it's this business, you can leave a legacy for your kids, and or
Yeah,
for those who doesn't have kids, it's for your family,
that's true.
to pick up, and they don't have to start all over again. They just pick up from where you left off and just build from there and make it better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I can see that before and after this business, you are still a very busy mom, but a totally different version of Lily Cha,
Yeah.
right? With a lot of knowledge and time for your family and supplement your income. Wow, congratulations that you've chosen the right opportunity. Okay, so
Yes.
let's just say hello to some of friends who are following our interview today. Hello, Sis Chang from Đà Nẵng, right? Yeah. Hi, David. How are you? And hello, Sis Hiếu, Sis Giang, and Sis Tami. Thank you all for watching us live today. And I see some other people, but I don't know their name. Yeah, thank you so much. So, Lily Chat, before we wrap up this talk show today, can you share a little bit about how to start this business? And you want to give some advice to people who are still skeptical about this business model?
Yeah. So, for those who, watch us tonight, you hear my story. I'm a mother of five. Okay. And when I first came, I was skeptical too, because I want to make sure that I join a legit business. I want not a scam business, but a legit business, a business that it's legit, that I can do it from anywhere. And so it is okay to be skeptical because you're just, making sure that you are in the right track, you are doing the right thing. Okay. And not, and it is normal. It is normal for people to be skeptical. So, I am a mother of five. I joined this business because I want to change. I want to change the lifestyle that I was before to something new. I want to become my own boss so that you know, um, I can manage my own schedule and be there for my kids. Okay. At the same time, I want to build a legacy for my kids. I don't want to leave my kids with nothing. Someday when I'm gone, I want them to have something that is secure, for them, that they don't have to sacrifice what I went through. Um, and at the same time, for those who are thinking of wanting a change, you want to earn something on the side, and Sis Hang mentioned earlier, that you don't have to quit this job to do your business. You can still keep your job. If you like your job, you can do it until you're ready to um, quit your job to do this business. And but yes, also, the first step to do is to log into Sister Hang's website, which she listed below, that you can log into her website, check it out, and watch the webinar. You have to watch the webinar because that way you can understand how the model work, how this business work. And so this is our way of giving you or open the door for you to check it out, our business. Because if it's a 90 minutes, and I know that might sound like a long time, but my 90 minutes, you know, you think about like taking your time to chat online with your friends and family, you know, it it also add up to be 90 minutes too. And because this is a life-changing business that, you know, I, for as a mom, I would recommend to anybody who are thinking of doing a business, who wants to earn extra income to support their family, to check it out the webinar. Okay, to check it out the webinar, and after that, if you decide that this is something that you want, then take the next step by, you know, joining the community. When you join and pay the 149, this is just the one time. After that, you don't have to pay for the rest of your life. It's just a one time, and then you get to, you know, join the community where you get to hear and see so many people from our community sharing their true story about uh, how this business changed their life, and they, you know, it's just so amazing. You must see it. It's a must see. It's it's worth your time to check it out the webinar, and worth your time to find out about that. Do your due diligence, okay? Before you join anything, do your due diligence. This is a business. It's a legit business. We do pay tax at the end of the year, but you must know that it's not a get rich quick scam. Okay, people who tell you that, oh yeah, I can make this much and much, you know, in a month or so, you have to be very careful. Okay,
Yeah.
My advice to you is, you know, do your due diligence, and that's why we offer you the free, no charge to watch our workshop and decide from there whether this is a right fit for you or not. And so all I can say to you is that, you know, if you want a change, then it's time to change. Okay. If you don't do it, if you don't change, nothing will change. Okay.
That's true.
So
That's true.
take a leap of faith and check it out, the webinar from Sis Hang's office, I mean website, and then you can find out from there if this is the business that you would like to join. And we will be here with open arms to support you, to guide you through your journey, and you are not doing alone. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So people often say the best time is tomorrow and the second best time is today. So start it right away. So tomorrow, 1 year later, 2 years later, you will thank yourself for taking action, right? Thank you so much, Lily Chan, today
Thank
for coming
you.
to my page and sharing so many valuable info about this business and about your journey. And I do believe that you guys who are tuning in live now or watch the replay will be inspired by Lily Chan's story. Number 5, a full-time job still can run this business and can transform a lot. And this is a really life-changing opportunity. We are always here to welcome you all. So any question, just contact me, contact Lily Chan. We are always here to welcome you, guide you, and support you to your success. So thank you, Lily Chan, again
Thank
for your time
you.
today. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll see you on my next Go Live. Thank you, and have a great evening over there. Yeah, thank you, Lily
Good
Chan.
morning on your side. Have a great
Yeah,
day.
and bye for
And
now. Bye,
goodbye,
everyone.
everyone.
Yeah.